say we don't agree.
Okay, I just want to ask, because other municipalities, they want to go through the invoices. One town, I go through all the invoices. So it's just a matter of how you want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, somebody wants to go through them, whether that be Matt or Justin or Todd or whoever it is, but I don't know that they all need to come to us.
I would suggest we do it the way we've been doing it. I think that makes sense.
Which is?
Yeah, I agree.
And it's likely going to be over $5,000. Kevin has to sign off and I sign off on them.
Could we put that in the same cap as the 50,000 with the other? Would that make sense, or is that?
It's totally different.
So raise our cap from 5,000.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we should raise the cap to something, right? So
Which are going to be like,
Yeah, the pay recs are...
they're going to be like 300,000.
Right.
Yeah, so
the pay recs are always going to be over that amount.
Yeah.
So
The lowest one you're probably going to see which is for their bond costs. Once they start work, they'll all be over, they'll be six figures.
I mean, they have a budget that they told us they were going to work within. That we're constrained to. I don't really see the invoice approvals as being that, especially if they're approved through 3 levels anyway before they get to us. I don't see them being controversial.
yeah, I don't think so either.
No, and we get the updates on them once a month. I don't think we need to slow the process down by having them formally signed by us.
But do we say, okay, well, like below 500,000, just Justin can sign off on them?
I think
Does that even matter?
Like you said, like the quantities and the prices are all there already. And if it's not, it's a change order, which we're going to set a limit for anyways. So if it's all part of the project, it's just billing for it, I don't see why we have to.
I think our process
have a limit
works.
on it.
I think the way we're doing
It's
it
been
now is
working
fine.
well.
It's two signatures at least, so now one of us is hanging, and it's once a month. I mean, it's...
All right, I'll
You
just
guys
do the
see
same
something?
process I'm doing.
You guys see something that raises your eyebrows,
Then we bring it to the
bring
committee.
it to the committee.
Right.
So I just also want to mention, Steve, if you don't mind that every pay requisition, you're actually only paying 95% of what the contractor is asking for, because with every pay requisition, we're retaining 5%. And in addition to that, I think the checks and balances that Steve described and Justin described is we just want to make sure we don't overpay for anything, right? So if a month goes by where we happen to approve a requisition because the contractor, for whatever reason, told us that something would be done, and then the next month it's not, we can also adjust the next month's payment application. So it's not as if you're going to be at any risk at any point in the beginning or even midway through the construction where, somehow you've overpaid, right? Typically, what we want to do is just make sure that it's in line with the progress of the work. And so that's kind of one of the things that we do in terms of what Steve said, where it's a week after all the job meetings. It's not only to walk around, make sure the quality of the work is where it needs to be, and just observe. I mean, because the reality is, we're observing, but we're also observing like what's been installed. And so when the pay requisitions come in, that week before the positions are finalized, most times, Steve's team and our team would be walking around the building basically with their pencil requisition, their draft requisition, reviewing everything that's been installed to make sure that what they're asking for is appropriate. But what we don't do is we don't say, okay, how many sheets of drywall do you have? It's a general sense of, they're 10% done, 20% done, 30% done.
Ron, are you guys doing field reports?
And to add to that, there's a certain point in time in every project where you sort of flip what you're looking at. You done, and then as you get deeper into the job, you start looking at what's left to do, and then making sure that their balance is accurate enough. So it's sort of a couple different ways, at least that I look at it along. Oh, okay. Then just continue.